Hello. So I wanted to just give you guys an update. I posted the video yesterday. I started a Shopify store and I connected it with the Oberlo Dropshipping app. And I want just to give people a heads up if they're going to do this. So the only problem I'm really having is inside of a product you have variants. So that would be like size, color, etc. So if you have one shoe, but you have 4 different colors and maybe 12 sizes, that means there's 48 items within one product. And if you need to update something, you have to update all 48 of those. And it's so irritating. And a lot of the items aren't set up to charge tax. So what I've had to do is go into the item and switch it over to start charging tax. Now, I have about a little over 100, I don't even know how many, over 100 items that have variations. So to go into each variation, maybe I'm missing something, but it's very, very irritating. And I also noticed when because I'm so anal about things being right inside of the products, is that, what was I going to say? I forget already. But the cost. So like it shows you in the app the cost for me and then the price. But sometimes it'll show inside of Oberlo the cost. But then when I'm going into my Shopify store, looking at the products in the store, because it's just easier to do it instead of having to go 500 different steps to get to the product, it doesn't show me the cost. So I don't even know if I'm making money. So I have to go into the Oberlo, manage my products, find the cost, and then go back into the Shopify side and add the cost, because I need to know, otherwise you don't even know if you're making any money. So, and I haven't made any sales, so I put in it's very time consuming. I don't know if a person can really do a good job in 14 days with the trial. I feel like I have to edit all the products. I want them to be right. I want my customers to know what they're getting. And then the SEO thing, I did the SEO, I don't remember what it's called now. But so it does an audit of all the products on there, and it tells you what you can do to help it rank so people can find your product, because a lot of those products, so Oberlo pulls it from AliExpress. AliExpress be having some very, very weird descriptions, and they don't quite fit, and they're long, and they don't look good, and it's not good for SEO. They're just adding random keywords in the titles, which to me looks tacky. And also, when I tried to link it to my FB store so that I could add it to my FB store, Facebook denied a lot of the items because their titles were too long. And so, and the descriptions were either no description or just weird stuff. So I have to go back into products and fix the descriptions and the titles in order for Facebook to accept them. But all the ones that I did manually from wholesalers that I used on my own before, there was like 10 items. Those ones went through just fine, like no problem. So I almost feel like maybe you're better off not using the app. Maybe you're better off entering them manually if you're going to have to go back and fix every variation and every item and redo every title. And like, you could copy paste descriptions because all the specs, you could do that if you want to save time. But I just feel like maybe the Oberlo app isn't all it's cracked up to be. Like, it's great if you don't care, you just want to throw stuff in your store and Hope people will buy it, but I don't know if people are gonna trust it if you have these weird, wacky titles like the ones that AliExpress has, because I also feel like any Joe Schmo who's ever been on AliExpress is gonna know your products are coming from AliExpress. I did take the advice of someone on YouTube that put in like a 2-hour video. He suggested you only use the e-packet because those are the free shipping e-packet. They ship to the US like 7 to 20 days, so the shipping is decent and people aren't waiting 3 to 5 months for their products. Now, one thing I noticed is that, okay, so if Oberlo can take the product from AliExpress, I wonder if they're also able to take the reviews, because if you have a store selling an item, I try to choose items that have actual sales on them that people have ordered. So if you have items from stores that have a good reputation and lots of reviews, I wonder if there's any way to get the same reviews attached so that they show up on your store, because that would be so cool. Like, just people would trust it better if they saw that someone else bought it. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it is coming from that original store, so the reviews are still accurate. But if you know how to acquire that or how to do that, simplified, let me know, because that would be golden. Very golden. That would establish trust with new customers. It's a new store, so everyone's a new customer, but you can't have reviews if you never sold anything. But the AliExpress person has sold it and has reviews, and ultimately it is coming from them. Excuse me, but that would be great. That's what I want. That's what I super want. Jeez, I hope my hand wasn't covering the microphone the whole time. That's kind of my experience. I haven't tried setting it up to go to eBay yet, but I see lots of products on there that I wanted to buy off of eBay, and I'm like, oh man, I should have just ordered those. I didn't order them, but I see that they're from AliExpress, and they probably did the same thing, was use Oberlo to put it into their Shopify and then link it to their eBay so it posts on eBay too. So that's kind of like, that's smart. Yep. Excuse me. Damn it, why do I got allergies now? Okay, fine, whatever. You don't want to hear me sniffle. That's all I really had to say. That's my beware so far experience with doing the whole Shopify and then drop shipping through via Oberlo. Is that I just really want my products like to be listed right. And you can't get a true result in your analytics, in your profits, if you don't know the original cost. And also, like, you have to, if you're in the US and you run a business, you have to pay taxes. So why wouldn't you want to charge taxes? So yeah, I do want to charge taxes, because at the end of the day, it's business and I'm going to have to pay taxes. So you have to make money. Like, I don't want to lose money here. That's not what I'm here for. But at this point, I haven't paid anything. But once that free trial runs, I will have paid. I already had the domain. And I was able to fix my domain name on my Facebook page, which is like, whoa, crazy. I don't know if they took my domain name off the spam list, because it was on some spam list. I hadn't spammed anybody or anything like that. It's just because it was a redirected domain. But I was able to post my domain name. I haven't been able to make a Facebook post on my personal page with it yet, though. So I don't know, but I'm talking really fast. The ideas just keep coming and coming, but comment below if you know anything about how to get the reviews to switch or transfer, carry over through to your Shopify store from the AliExpress seller, because that would be totally awesome. Oh yeah. But so beware, be ready. There's lots of glitches. It's not easy if you want your stuff to look right and to be legit. Like, You have to go into every single picture and put in the alt text according to the SEO thing. Like, all the pictures don't have alt text. So if you want to add alt text, you're going to have to do that manually on every single picture for every item. So if you have a billion items, yeah, it's really tedious. So I'm thinking maybe better just to start off with like 30 products and see how it goes. I don't know. And get those done, because there's no way. I like went cuckoo and added over 100 products because I was like, cool, add more, add more, add more. And now I realize I have to go in and edit every single one and every single variation, and it's like, it's work. Don't let them tell you it's easy. It's not like I don't expect work. That's not it at all. Just that they make it sound like, oh, you just do this and click here and click there and it's boom. It's active, but okay, well, that's my rant, and hit me up with the tips. Peace.